You don't like me, no matter. You don't like others, it is not matter. If you don't like yourself, then you'll understand. Then something will matter. So hello everyone. I hope all of you are well. Good morning. This morning is very good and nice. And this is Mokar Education. Mokar Education always will give you new thoughts and idea. I hope all of you well. So that's why I also have come. I have been coming here for 2 3 years. For 2 to 3 years. That's what now I'm so saying. And I also do. And one word now this morning, so I remember this word is very common. It was yesterday, so I said, practice, practice makes you perfect, but the practice doesn't make you perfect. Because of the tutors now, I always come here and I make a video with this video. I can think because of my intention is not making video, not earning money, not earning money. But you know, I'm so coming here for morning walk. Many people so they also come here morning walk. By the morning walk, they also learning. So now by the morning walk, what can we think? So many people they are so walking. They're walking with this walk. They couldn't think, but you know, and what they'll say, they have no idea. Because of that, I am also thinking. I can think anything. What things I yesterday, what things I. That's also I'm making video with this language, English language, and many people observe to me what I am saying. But you know, I am doing my work. I am doing my work. This was you know some of the crowd is the crying here, and some of you birds already waiting for me. I also have to give some biscuits and. Many things are there in the morning time when I after making video when I go through my home, then I'll feel very energetic. So that's why now I'm simply making video. So every day when you go to the morning walk with this morning walk, if you do this practice, then automatically some days later your practice will be very nice and interesting. So now there are some birds also coming here. I'll give to the birds biscuits. Okay, some few minutes later birds will come. Now it is time to give biscuits to birds. তোমরা কেন ব্যায়াম করতেছো? আমি পাখিদের বিস্কুট দিমু। তোমরা একটু এদিকে নাইলে একটু এদিকে যাও। পাখিটি আইব দেখবা কোন কতলা পাখি আয়। তোমরা থাকলে আইতো না। I always give those biscuits with biscuit. They will come and they will eat to start. Then I say always the practice makes you perfect. But perfect practice makes you perfect person. When I was that's why one of the great persons who said this word. If you want to be happy and you choose the hard work, otherwise nothing will be. So therefore every day I give the bird this is one some this is called this local moina. Within some few minutes the birds will come and they will start to eat. That's why I give. So my biscuits giving is finished. My biscuit givings. That's why I say to the another things and another today. Today I will say something about practice like this. I think now I'll show to you some two boys. They are also doing some practice here. That's why we also do. So now here is that every day morning time when you do your practice, then your body will increase and body will take to action. Because of that, so now I'll show to you. I also have given some few birds are, and they're also starting to eat. ওই দেখো পাখি পাখি আওয়াজ শুরু হয়েছে. So there are so some few birds. They're so flying. They're so slowly coming. Within few minutes, so many few birds will come. Okay, I'll start my talking and what things I can say, what things. And yesterday I said something new things. When you understand something different, because of the today also I have work some, and I have to go Malabar, and which day I go, um, mm, which day I go here and there. This day my mind will not the work. Okay, and after a few minutes, after 20 minutes, let us know my mind will start to work. So the speaking is very interesting things, but we never. God also has given to us the mouth. With this mouth, what words we are using. So one thing Sasuna said, one of the person, I cannot say good words. I cannot say good words, but I can say something. Because of that, God has given to us to mouth and speaking, thinking. And I say always, in this world, thinking is very powerful things in this world. And one also said, if you want to be happy, you choose a hard work. Otherwise, nothing will happen. Because without hard work, your everything with this hard work you can achieve what you want to know, what you want to do. Because of that, that's why when I go to the here and there, yesterday I did. Yesterday, I had some work. Yesterday, I had work, and this was now today I complete. Because of that, our children they never will understand what things we have to do. Because of that, that's why they are alive. With this life, we can think something so different. And another thing is always I say so now practice makes, and there's some few sentences you can make with the words you can think, understand. Few words means now we are all people. Will one day we have to go to our heaven life. Well, this is also not heaven. So now today also now what things, what words. Because of that, yesterday also I tried to do something to work, and when I started my work, then rain, rain had come, rain had come. That's why I couldn't complete my works. So many few words now. One thing is very terrible things now. Yesterday by the walking, by the thinking, now I understand sometimes a few secret things, which things is very very uncomfortable thing. Because of that, I never take an action. Because of that, I don't have much more education. Because of that, which things, but people they want to they will say when you do some sort of creation, people will understand. Because of, okay, now you are that I was saying. These are our feelings. Only these feelings we can change something. We can think something. We can understand something. So some people always will do some little things. By the walking, by the walking, we can understand. By the walking, we can think many things. So now, and slowly, my mind is coming something in my mind. And which are I also said yesterday, or which are words is very. One of the girls knows she puzzled my brain because of that. When I say and she was to me what I am seeing, but her observation was not good. Because of when I say or not, she said something I can say or not. And okay, now you say dance from, but no, she'll understand after some days later they'll go. But here that one thing is very terrible things. One of the persons has said the learning is invisible things. Education is invisible things. What things you know? What things you know? Learning is invisible things. Education is invisible things. What do you know? But I say now these are very interesting things. But now this time is now very important for me because of that what I want to do, get what I want to do. This is the life also now. One thing is terrible things now. One thing I found when I do these activities, 1 hour after doing these activities, then when I go to my home, then my energy will boost automatically. By By the speaking also now, with the speaking also now, my breath automatically will working, and some with this breath, my body parts all of this is working. So now by this practice, I can think many things, I can understand many things, and for now, this types of words, and yesterday also night I read some of the books. In this book, there was one of the story, the potato lady. In this book, what said the, but I couldn't guess the story. Some of the words just I try to read to understand. These are words not because of the past is what is the past indefinite. If I say the past call, past past and past before past, which are words will be used. There's I say past means now simple past and continuous past. Now today, if I discuss with you some of the words like this tense form verb, what will be yesterday also I read and read tense form. Now I'll start speaking these words. No, it is not good for me because of that there's so many things already are there. That's why it is not necessary to speak and my voice. So English language is so very complicated language. Many people also think this language is very easy, but speaking is not easy. The thinking about this text, and this is the hour. Now I want to say these types of words are very uncommon things. Uncommon things when we started to say our inner thoughts, but no, we couldn't find out these words. With these words, which kinds of words I have to use because of that, and some of the negative things always work, and this is the conspiracy theory always work in our surrounding life. Because of that, one things now I am understanding now what things also now I did some of the some friends may come in my house on Sunday, or in Sunday, what will be the on Sunday. That's why now I have to do some of the work. Already, some of work I already did. Now another works also now some of the works also I have. If I do this work, if I can do this work in the morning time, what would be? It would be very good for me because of that. When I will work with this works, but no, this is the my major work is my speaking. After speaking this language, then so now I think so now I did this something in the morning time also, and my mouth doesn't working because of that. Okay, some quotes also now I said to you, some of the feelings only I can try to share with you. My feels like this also now. What is happening? Something is happening. I think also now by the walking, by the thinking, by the working, by the understanding, or what are these things also using here so zero about word. Then you say, okay now also when I started speaking through this matter, also couldn't understand because of what things now I am understanding because the this mindset is not the working because something like yesterday also my mind yesterday also I have had some of the heavy exercise. That's why my mind is also working because all are my body and parts going to my body parts because and with this working also now I do my practice by the practice when I'll go to my home then I'll see how much money I have gotten. There's a lot of things around will happen because also previous some days ago also many money also I have invested in my life and some 2 or 6 months later so my thinking will restart. Yes, now I have been thinking. I have been thinking, and there's a some few students. One of the students are now in my mind was coming, which and as I said, so negative words. Some negative words is very terrible words. We couldn't understand these negative words by the negative words also understanding thinking. So here is one of the question is also coming in our mind, but we couldn't think this with these words every day. And now, and I should say, never ever give up your life. Never ever give up because of that reasons. No, I have it, and so much more. food. That's why my belly was not working. In the morning time also I would go through, but my belly was not fashion up, did not fashion, they didn't fresh. These kinds of words. So okay, now also if I take sometimes rest, what will happen? So there's a practice without. If I do not my practice, and practice will make us perfect, and perfect practice will make you a perfect person. By the some two students, so there's a but no, they couldn't get a find out what is the reason. Reason is that I am so thinking that English language is so powerful because of the when you start learning this one by the reading, by the learning, you can guess understand what you know. And when you talk to those other people, then like this, you know, we are speaking I and you all time was making, but no, there's one thing is coming out English language, but secret language. Which words I cannot say. Yes, said something now. Unsaid, unsaid words. Unsaid words. I can say my English words because of that. What things now? Today, what is going on today? What things now I have to do? These things I will say to you. Okay. Now I didn't get find out any words. This was now I started my video with my work and today's work. What I have to do after going to after making this video, final go after going final go my in my home. Then also now I'm also thinking some of the students will come today. Today is Friday. Some people want to students will come. May come, not will come, may come. And with this learning and by the teaching time, no, with the teaching time, I have to do complete my some work. Then taking photographs, my paintings, taking photographs, taking photographs, my painting, and then I will complete my. I can go, and because of that, after 2 3 p.m. So now and 2 p.m. I have to do take my journey and for Malabar class. Then also now these things also now I'm having. I can finish my calm. I can finish my works on right time or not. If I couldn't finish my work at right time, and what will be so yesterday night. One thing is now I'm thinking very interesting thing now. I remember these things was so you have to do remove your fear because of that. If you will guard and you have to remove your fearness. So this game is very nice. One thing is now in my mind something's coming. I always say indecision, doubt, fear. You have to remove from your minds. If you don't remove, then your mindset never will work. So now these are my innovation things. So now many people they never ever think that in our societies people what I learned, what things is happening, but you know, by the working, by the things, I'm so trying to do live my life by the my work because when I work on one thing, okay now, and then I will start my work and when they will go, then I'll be because yesterday night I couldn't sleep, but now my wife was now making some disturbance, and this disturbance is very hard for me because of the, she doesn't laugh and when she she sleep as the opposite side of me because if she would touch to me something, but she has something negative and she couldn't go with me because of the financial let's say, and nowadays also now she couldn't understand to me because of that after 20 years was she all time she in negative way she is her observation is negative and all time she thinks negative for me. That's just right down because of that. And it's just one thing I'm coming. Which people they couldn't understand to me, which people they do not like to me. That's just now I have write down and in my notebook because of that, something that I have to give the answer by the my progress and by the progress. And also asked to me why I want to do because I love them. It is the good for, but now in our mindset, you have to do take some action. And negative, it may be negative, it may be positive, it may be things. Sometimes now, if you do not understand, nothing will come to your mindset, will not work, nothing. So this is take risks in our life. I also have to take risks in my life, nothing will happen. So this is the progress, this is the process of the linguist. But now I have to do my practice, I have to do my things. So now, and then after doing this, after taking my photographs and some of the paintings in a room, and by the now I have to take some photographs, and because that which my friends will come on Sunday, and I have to give him some file and paintings. And when I see, because of that, yesterday something happened. When I see all of my paintings, then I see it's a very energetic moment. My moment was so energetic. So said, now you can take any paintings. Which paintings you like to take? Which paintings you like to do, collect? But some few people, they also all time they come and they say, now what is the reason of this your paintings? I just say, no matter, not just do it. To this mindset, my they're working so very quickly, and then because of that, also now some of the few people, some few people also said to me, so I also say all times now, what is the heaven here and there. So now, sir, I have counsel from here for my son pen number, and please, please, uh, please, uh, on saying, please, you see this matter. Please, you notice this matter. If you give me this pen number, it will be very nice and interesting. It will be nice for everyone. But now, and what happened now? I just started to say what happened yesterday with me. And so I had gone to my son's school. After going, and the teacher said, "Sir, may I come in?" Yes. And he also said, "Yes, sit down here." Then we started talking with him. Then so I said, "Sir, which clothes, which in school, my son admitted. But yesterday, and from the school, phone call came. One phone call came, and he said, now you have to give some you have to give some PAN number, and which school she previous school you have to take from a PAN number which school she would read previous now. So then I had gone to my school, then I asked my teacher, and now give him the phone. Okay, now he had given was by the time in the moment of the time, so she said, now you may come some few, but they are activities they will do. They will always also. And I also said, no, okay, I have time. I have some times. Okay, now, and I had to come again. But one word I said to him, but do you know what is, I also reject and this stipend form because of that. Also many times, and my daughter and my son. But what I am doing, you think that I am so struggling, I am so increasing my life. But what things, and before I learned, and today so slowly I am increasing, and people they do not understand what them. They think I am so doing some fun with me. Because of that, and by the farmers, I am so creating, I am so learning something. So they never will understand. So that you also many times you also suffering so many problems, and it is also said to me, yes, yes, it is the true, and this is the our politics. And but by the police also, he had taken this job, he had taken this job by the politics. So if he wouldn't do job, and like this now, he will say something else now, which is the job. There are many times, many words, and the government. Okay, now I said, never ever come into government by the things. And one of the words now, also remembering these things when you is. So only one thing that I would do with my grandfather. That is, you also have your grandfather, and what you would have done with his grandfather always would, this is always had always been so something with done had always been. And if I say this words, could always been with go, could always been, could always been we go to with her for catching fish. Now, so these are words with me, because one thing is very very terrible things in our societies. People, we all time what we are doing, never ever because who will judge to us? Who is who? Which kinds of the person that judging to us? Because then why and why then they never would come from our society. Now my speaking is coming, and who thinks is my problem? And what is our problem? Problem is that I also find out this year one of the thinking is very great thing since, and what is the matter? I always ask to myself, what is the matter? Why not we can think? Why not we can think much more better to others? It is the very possible to know. I am also learning because of that. You are going under the way of life because of that. I am also searching because which kinds of one thing is very terrible things. I understand always. If I do now, so now I think also now some people always in our societies people they never ever understand to us because of what they are still doing and what they have to do. What is the main reason of our life? And there are anywhere they can make something now they can do something also anywhere also, and which does worse because by they're thinking okay, now it is my opinion is that and another things I I always think how can I do my better because of this, without conversation nothing can change because of that two people also now they're so jogging they're so making and their life also sounds so yesterday I noticed one thing in my body and when I started my walking then I feel I could feel something very big something now. There's I can take breaths very perfectly with this breath. I can take some of the I can say some of the inner thoughts. Now also my mind is not working because of that. Now when I because yesterday I had taken lots of but I couldn't understand because of that. In the night time, I feel something. I feel, but some few days also once this happened in the night time, I said something negative because of that's why, and their things very terrible things I said, and why not you buy these books and what, and he also knows. But I always okay now you can go, and always they try to do fight because of that. I said they also know my negative positive words. But what can I do? But only the things. And when I like this, one of the person made with me when I started coming on the way. One of my friends, he started to say, "Why not you do like this? What you are doing new things, but your children is your future. So how much money I'm also investing? Don't know, but why you are doing this? What?" To do so, I said something with him, but without others never ever these words I couldn't speak before I couldn't speak now what you are thinking what you are understanding by the life is now he doesn't say never and why and where you are going I said and what you are doing so why you are going in the morning time he says and how is it not the matter for people they will stay to bamboo they always try to stay give us the bamboo but here, so now one thing that I find out this why the people they can make a society and some of the building also now 100 years later what will be their house. So there are so many few things happening in our ground level. There are so many things happening in the ground level. But I never think that what will happen after a few days later. So now my sister they can make some problem. Okay, my sister, but I'll see them what they will have some making some of I'm so like this as now also barricading I'm so protect I'm so protecting my fear and what is my fear what is my anxiety things what things is always gives me pressure which pressure things I am so protecting I'm so giving to like this I'm so protecting no this these words will become so now from my mind and I'm also thinking and how can I solve my problems but okay and slowly but here there is something that's very important if I don't give this proper education to my children to my sons and daughter and they can live properly okay now and to those ones thinking that by for the right way for the good way also now we're so doing and something so good things. Good things always will make you some good person. But there is many things will happen. But some visitors they will show one of the countries. But here that one of the words is coming. I am giving fans surrounding my life. I am giving fans my problems with my sons, with my daughters, with my education. That's also I'm so doing this as activities after doing okay now. Here there's many things. Okay now here there's some of the few things. But then after going, then when I'll see my wife, then her activities I don't like. But nowadays from many days later, so I said you started your work, but she doesn't understand. She thinks I said every day before 10 or before like this 11 o'clock you have to do move from this your house. But but what I'll do? Okay, no, that's why. So I don't know. It's not my feelings. Okay, what will happen? It will see. It will see what will happen. Like this is the 1 kilometer milestone, and some letters when I started making videos, and there's coming. There was coming one rainy engine. There's I shocked. I shocked. My belly, my stomach. So now okay now. I'm so taking my returning journey, and today is Friday. Today is Friday, and some few 1 2 students and which are big students, and they will not come. They will not come in my house because of that. Some students and two. Okay, now weather is not good, but uh, uh, whether it's good or not bad, it is not my matter. But I have to complete my works. If I do not take my photographs, I couldn't work with my works. Okay, now yesterday I have so time. Yesterday I have to complete all of my work. Because of that, after completing, so now I can say something about this. And there's something happened because of that previous things. Now many things will happen because of that. Some of the few person, they're so working, and I also selling my paintings. There's a from but what the indigenous doubt fear as I said, indigenous never ever you take indigenous, but why? And in your mind is indigenous is moving because of that. What things you want to do, you don't know because of when also now when I was one day also now I have come because of today I will not say to because yesterday something also happened, but I can we couldn't this understand because of some few uh, people, some few persons now. Very Kenyans, your luck. I never said to them, no, okay, now you will admit or not, it is not my things. But when I said to them, and what you are saying, you do not understand my feelings. Okay, they are thinking, and what that will be. But I think also now we'll get chance, we'll get chance. But after getting chance, they will they will throw stones at me. It is a good writer now because of that they couldn't understand my feelings. They are so they are thinking is getting job by the jobbing so they can live their life. But I'm so thinking this life is one. God also now has given to me life. That's now I'm so developing my life. Also thinking in in this life, if I do not think, if I don't do something, nothing will do again. I will not come in the future. Well, no, some people also say, okay, sir, you can say something. No, that's why let's say. But no people will understand me. Some letters also know is the time, which time also know God, which time God is making. But God also know sometimes God has examined to us. God take God God take God takes some exam, and God takes some exemption in our life. So God observes. These are things, very real things to know, my dear friends. Now my belly is not working good because of yesterday. That was happened. But okay, no matter that. And I couldn't think that because of that something some name. also now I had written in my diary books. That's why, or no, that's why, or another way. But and which day, if I, which day, today so I have some works. I have to sleep. Yesterday night I couldn't sleep better. That's why my mind doesn't work properly. Because of which day my mind works properly, which day I can. Because of that, this is the very very terrible things do not happen. So, my dear friends, what can I say? Today, so I have couldn't have handled any words. I couldn't make any sentences for me like you. That's Okay, now so I'm so working. I'm so thinking. But if I do not share my video, nothing will happen. But you couldn't say, you couldn't watch my video so not today. And there are so many types of the problem all times so happen. But our society never ever will give you and live your life because of the society people all this one of the books also now written the conspiracy theory also now so many kinds of book already I have been reading already I have been reading so many kinds of the book by the reading book I can understand something slowly I'm so developing if you say some of the new words and what can I say because of that in my mind some of the positive and negative things all times are moving. It is a good because of that which person, which people they want to because of that I am also living in my life. I am also living in my life. Because yesterday, if I do and they like also do, by the doing by the doing these activities of my evolution of thinking, I'm so developing by the doing things. So now some days later, what will happen? Well, in this letter, now I'm also thinking that there are so many kinds of the words, but people they do not understand. Okay, no matters, and I never will give this some advice because I'm also thinking something. What can I do and better life and better future for my life? Some people will say, "What is it? Okay, no matter." And money is everything. Also, now people can say like this today's world hero we also don't know this is the name of the Elon Musk, and he also selling share. He also selling his share by the share also, and making so much more money. And because of that, in our world, people, we never ever can think. Because of that, what we are Indian people, we never ever can do and get things like them. Already they have done what things I want to do. They like this, so it's now we can do something. Now and I also doing sometimes some things that market education you can develop by the this is the ground floor ground floor work. I say also now I'm now in ground floor work. I'm now in and also making some foundation. Okay, now something also happen. Something also happened, and now I'll share you some of the things. But yesterday also one of my sisters, I was invited in sister house, but I didn't go because of that. Yesterday was very heavy rain, and when I started coming, then the rain was started. That's why so I couldn't come. Because of that, this time was like this 2 or 1 o'clock, and then when I started coming, because I couldn't go, and I have to which day was now in 17 there was the dead ceremony, and these types of words I couldn't speak to with I couldn't share with her because of that and this is the people habit that they also made some of the and I think also now why not and some later you will forget to me it is the things and how much money also you have given to me. So if I think some people and by the earning also they are also giving to me some of the short of money, but this is a good thing. So now I couldn't say to them also what happened. But because when I'll go to the Delhi, Mumbai, when I'll sell my painting, they'll understand what is my thing first idea. So now these very, very terrible things will come and terrible sins will work out from my mind. And I can do something so good. Because of which things, what things I'm thinking, because I have to give some of the paintings who want to buy who wants to buy my paintings because by the selling and so with my selling paintings I can do again good things because of that now because and uh, I couldn't understand these things these feelings now and all day long. And if I was something good feelings, but I always I now I start talking to myself, and some of the nothing is coming from my bed. So I have come just for morning walk, and that's just now I'm still thinking my work. And now today now these are very, very terrible things. I never ever things that my legacy. My mind doesn't work and properly because of that. I have to I have some works after going to my home. Then I feel now my wife will sleep. But no, I slept out, and after I also have to go and sleep at 12 o'clock, and my wife will go to in class. Then I have to take some sleep, and after taking my sleep, then I'll start my journey, and it's 2 o'clock. Then also today also now which day today? Today is I was thinking where I'll go and where I'll go. I'll gather from 3,000 money. That's why I have to go. I have to go. That's why the things is for me. And what things will happen? Because if he doesn't give, and what will happen? I don't know. I'll say I have to say to him. But why not you give? And what's there today? And half month of the already passed. Half months already passed, and why not to give? So this is the 18th, and when will give me this money? But no, I have also coming. But no, it's to you go and give. But no, besides that, my backside, no, I'm so thinking, I'm so doing, I'm so developing, and it's not the easy things. For things I want to do, but my feelings, I have to do some creative things, already I'm doing, and another way, and 2, 3 sides way, I have to earn money because of that. Without thinking, because one thing is very, very interesting. Now I have found some of the with my morning walk, and when I was like this was some few years ago, 5 years ago. So now my body was not that good, and like this was after COVID section. So it 2000, 2021 or 2022, and not this 2023. My body always has some of the like this. My erection will come out. Erection will goes down because of that when but so now after working, and now so now I'm so feeling so better previous days today I'm so feeling so very energetic, and that's I feel like I also cancer. So that's also my answer. One thing is I say which person they're so trying to develop and they are speaking and learning, and they're so thinking. I'm so thinking because of the hot things, and last Monday what things I thought and what things I did. All of these things I saw said yesterday's video. But if I don't think, and I also notice one thing. So what is happening in my with me with my life. I don't know if I couldn't say. But in the morning time, I can say every words. What things happen, negative, positive, everything's wrong. I can say with me, and Bible and Bible with me, and some with some few words. Never ever. And today, so I have to go Malaga, and after going to there, and I have to take some class, and after taking class I have to say something about him, but and which way you can develop your reading books, but some I have to give, but what things is very, very terrible things. So I have to do my work and myself. So every day you have to do like this. One of the way also grammar is very, very important. But today as I have concept for reading, and who will read? So here only not you. Everybody will read, but what you are doing, what you are doing in your life, what you are thinking about me, what you and why, and what is the reason. And can you say to me something all things I think that when I start to speak, and which are words will come, which are words will not come, which are words I can say, which are words I can speak. These are things is very, very important things. And after going to the home, some of the students will come. But there's one thing is happening now. Also now, my body taking action. Some of the few energetic with this walking exercise, and this exercise will be very, very get. And it is the good things of some days later, and you'll do some of the hard work. I never ever say. I never ever seen like me, and some people see, some people, many people who say to me, now what I am so doing, what I am so doing, I also try to do some of the good things, some of the good important things, and when it is not come, and now my body is taking my action because by the oxygen is, I also think that oxygen is my good power, and oxygen, I'm also getting some power by the oxygen, by the thinking, by the understanding. Like I'm so taking so much more, and if I could do these activities, if I could do these activities in my house, what would happen? But one thing that happened after COVID 2019, from this 2000 now to 2026. And what things will I change myself? How to change myself? So many things, many ideas. All the things now, something is happening because of by the walking video. By walking video, one of the that was said by the cycling video, your pronunciation becomes now. I'm so thinking that okay, it's a very good thing. It's like when I started to do my speaking, reading, and speaking, because now my body couldn't like this. Also. But there is something that happened when I just finished my video, then I don't know, and now I have to take something. So now I have to go to the in the evening time. So now I have to, and then I will back from the evening, and then some of the students may come, and today, and this is the very very terrible things on the great person. Now I'll say all times when I said no, you have to take some of the books. If you don't take, never ever come. So okay, this is the I said okay, now you go here and there, and what you want to do, you do. But I said my dear friends, never ever you think that. And something later, okay, now many people and their thinking now one thinking is happening in my mind. Some of the one of my big like this my what is that, my uncle, my father's brother, my my father's big brother's daughter, nephew, my big brother's and as I say these are words now, my father's big brother's nephew also now come in my house. That's also I take, and I also would say to them, now probably you take the care, because they never things and what that they think also now their observation is very poor, and why I said to them and why I think they never understand. But now one thing is now I find out this after doing this practice, after doing this activities, now I get some energy from my practice because of that, and this practice means what kinds of practice I'm doing, and some days later I will understand what is happening in my mind and body. Because of that, I can think much more. I can think much more. I can understand and much more better than previous. And that's what things. Oh, some people also they are still thinking I'm still doing some bowling with me, and what can I do? Okay, no, that's my feelings, and their feelings is another. What they will say is not my matter, and the thing is now, okay, now I am not showing my one of the words. Now I remember your peace is very very important. Your peace is very very important. Then your peace is very very important. Then your valuable things, sellings, your valuable things, sellings. Yeah, like there was now another person said, you have much more money and time. What is the difference of this money and time? How much money you have, but how much time you have, you don't know. That's what I say. That's not. I have much more time. That's what I'm so thinking. I also can do. These are the words also. These words are very very interesting now. Slowly, my mind is not working. But how much money I have, and in my backside some of the source coming up, because every day 1 hour making videos is so very trivial things I also making because some days ago so now sugar and diabetes also attack to me, but by the working all things I remove from my body. Because of that now I'm also thinking that yes, all these things, and one of myself to my friends now, and how many times you are doing now, and since you are also doing, and erection also happening, but now I am so slowly, and I'm so every day I try to do 2 times, and in the morning and the night. And the idea is different, so I don't know that. This is my feelings. This is very terrible things. And some will say, what is it doing? Oh, there are so many great things, greatest wine is coming. So yeah, so many people, they are so working. And now I'll say to you, many people, they all time, they come here for morning walk. They are also walking. Now, if I say to you some of them. Okay, my dear friends, now every day I try to come share some by the speaking, so I say, and many people also they're so walking, they're so thinking, and it is not the matter what things I know, it is not matter. And some few days later, I also now I noticed this my neck wrinkles now coming my neck wrinkle coming straight, and now towards my finish now there's no. And if I by the way walking by the thinking, and I saw before, so I said in my life when I was young that was I would like to do some exercise. But one thing is very common things are now common people. Then yesterday also I said these words, and common people only they can think with these common words. They can think that with this common they can say with this common words. But, and I also say this common words is very important. Things, what things is very important. What things you want because in the morning time why not take tea. Then when I go to my home, then I see it is a 7:30 o'clock. But if I say to my wife and why not you, and I'll see that in my home now my wife will get in sleep. My wife, because she'll not wake up. She'll not wake up. She won't wake up from her sleep. She never woke up because I had to take some I have to take some tea, and after taking tea I have to go my home and I have to take some of the photo, and which photo is very, very important for me. My painting photographs I have to take. If I do not take, and I only work with the photographs. Now after 8 and 9 o'clock, so now when I'll go to the when I'll back from the my class, then I'll start my work. Yesterday I can do my work. Yesterday will be Saturday, then I'll start with you my I started to just coming in the time in the moment, so rain started, and what can I do? And which day and previous day, so now I never say to you that something will happen, and I had to go some like this, like this for the words and false words, false like this. Also, now I should say something. Sometimes you have to say lie, lie words. Sometimes also now you have to say lie words. Lie words is very workable thing. So now if you don't say lie like this is now my hand is now getting pain, and lie words. I never ever wanted to say lie words, and like this to say lie words is very easy, but its result is very hard. And because of that I always say to my son, so now why you are saying lie words, why you use the you truly you say now, so now I am coming, and so coming late, and like this you you wait, and because of that, so now these things is very, very terrible things, and they never will understand because by the mobile things, I also have given to them mobile. They are always at a row. Well, so now I have to finish my video there. So now MB, this is and some letters, so you start, and how many video you have made. Now you say some letters, so this time you say coming, then I'll say to him that what you did, how in a month, how many video you have made in a month. Now you show to me, then what he'll say to me now. And my body is on the which tree already have curtained. Now some of the tree also now half tree also now here. So my dear friends, all of us see many people also now wasting their life. I should say no, it is their life also sometimes. And you know your work and some letters from my confidence will come. It is 100% now. To now I have changing when you started to change, when you will start to change some fear indecision will add to you some in the indecision mood. You have to stay without you can say sometimes then I feel also some fear, and so I'm facing with some fear so attacking to me because of the some so automatically today. And what things I can say, this is the things I can do. These are my innovations. Now I'm so doing some innovation with me also experimenting. I'm so doing some experiments on that. So now, and today there's also one of the person. He was saying that our master world and rice world. Why not? But things are not. No, then I just said, no, you make and you goals idea what you want to do, and you make some now. You started to speak and develop speaking. Then when you start develop speaking, then you will understand this. brain also will develop with your knowledge. I should say, your thinking will change because of that. What things I'm thinking and what things, and I always say, if you want to be happy, choose a hard work. Without hard work, never will come. So, thinking, I said now, so I'm thinking that think is very powerful things in this world. Think is very powerful things in the world. Think is very powerful things in the world. Think is very powerful things in the world. If I said that this was the more than total heaven, God has given to us the mouth and the words, the voice. If I don't have to use these words, my heart will not work because by the hard working, your body will go. Like one thing to know, yours is the one perfect life. And there's now American people. That's what I said. They can think long. They can think long. But, if you don't think long thing will come to. But they're so already they have given to prove. They have proven their life already. They have proven that their life. That's they can think big. And our life. We never think we think big long because after 60 years we never work will start our work by the 6 years. Now I have 10 years now. In the 10 years, what can I do? What can I think? Like all of these things I'll need to get 6 and 6 every 6 will be so good. When I'll go to that, then okay, then now I can make my video and I'll go to Delhi and I can think very and all of these biscuits now have taken all of these biscuits, the birds have eaten all of these birds have eaten. I also think that whether their thing is this way, they can think long. That's just one is thinking. By the thinking, you can live long. By the thinking, like some of the Brahmin and Brahmin people, so they can live long. What does that mean? Mean that's they are also living life. They're also thinking long because of the, I can get much more money and from the every day. But that's why so they never ever think that which way they can earn money like lifelong. And there was no any retail. There was no any retail because of that Brahmin with this Brahmin culture. There are always things that we can make worship. We can think so many people. So they will come in our surrounding life. So many festivals are there, and by the festivals they can earn money. Because which day this situation will cause. Then our that's why I said Brahmin. You never and some of the this is the poor Brahmin. They never ever think, but they never ever want to do something now. If I now wanting to know which these kinds of activities we're doing, like this now, one thing is now coming in my mind. Now it's my brain working. My brain now started to work. Because of that, when they will give the puja another house, they didn't take any alcohol. But when we are normal people, we take alcohol. But at the night, you can take, but by the doing these activities, and for these activities they have to leave. Because of that, now I'm so thinking that I'm so leaving some class, I'm so taking some class, I have to go here and there for the taking. I never ever will take some of the very much alcohol because alcoholic our society, alcoholic society, always in our society is alcoholic society. All our times they take some alcohol by the when will go here. So you also have to have alcohol. Without alcohol, they will say no, you are not doing so good. That's just no. I can take. I'm also taking in my house. So my dear friends, if you understand my words, you're thinking will be the better things will come out in your life. And always think better, always do better, always be better, always think better, always eat better, always sleep better. And I'll say bye bye, goodbye, have a nice day. And now, also now, some people will throw stones at you, don't throw them back to Carlton your bill and I'm for them. So you want to do all these things, you can do it better. Otherwise, no person can say to you like me, like you. No one can play your roles. Others will just to show to you what what is your activities, what is your thinking. So now I'll settle bye bye, goodbye, have a nice day, and live a long life. Bye bye.